Welcome back to the Rolling Renegade channel. Today we're going to be hiking at the Tanque Verde Falls Trail here in Tucson, Arizona, which is right outside of Tanque Verde. There is supposed to be a nice waterfall. We just had some rain not too long ago, so hopefully the waterfall's going, because usually in Arizona there's a lot of drought, so it's hit or miss whether or not there's water in the waterfalls. But this is a dog-friendly trail in a very popular area, and it's very sunny today. It's about a
chilly.
Yeah, breezy 50 degrees today for the winter time in Arizona, but we'll take it. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started.
Let's go. It's an easy hike. Paths are just rocky. We were here once before and brought Carrot, our little 9-pound dog. It was a lot warmer that day. He was a little wore out when he got to the top of this hill. You can hear the water rushing down below.
So if you look over our shoulder to our, I'm gonna have to get my directions right, that way, over our shoulder, you can see the city of Tucson in the upper corner. It's real pretty, great view. You can kind of see where the river is, or the water flow. It doesn't seem like it's got a ton of water in there, but you can see how this would be a great swimming area, especially in the summertime.
Famous last words. As a mountain lion jumps up and down. What a gorgeous place. Lots of people here today.
All right, so in order to get to the falls, we got to cross this riverbank, and because it rains so much, we're gonna take our shoes off and get in that cold water so we can get over to that area.
Don't fall and drop your shoes. Go right in. Yeah, you stayed much drier. That's some cold ass mountain water. I wouldn't want to fall in.
Yeah, the splashing method might not have been the best, but we have learned. See, I was the first one and he crossed better than I did, so I'm willing to take one for the team. And I'm sopping wet, and it's 50 degrees, so it's okay. All's good.
You went across it like a Clydesdale running through a river.
Yeah, because once I committed, I tried to jump over the deepest spot, and then my body went into shock because the water was so cold, and then I just wanted to get across the water as fast as possible, so not the best theory there.
From that 20 seconds I was walking across, my toes still feel like ice cubes. They're so cold.
Yeah.
It is so fucking cold. I don't know why it's not frozen.
Going swimmingly right now. This is wonderful. That's okay. We got it.
There you are. Underneath that waterfall, if I can. With the camera. Well, we're still on the trail on the way to the biggest waterfall. We just met a couple of guys along the way that are headed back from the waterfall. They said we just have to do a little more bouldering. I didn't have any idea you called this bouldering. But we're going to boulder for about another half a mile apparently, or so, before we get to the big waterfall.
This trail was labeled moderate. I would have to say expert at this point.
Not moderate when there's a lot of water coming down the river, I guess. Unless you want to get your feet wet, which I'm sure we will eventually. We passed one lady that was headed by a couple, and she was wet from the neck down, so it looks like she might have had a little food. Well, here we are, Tucson Waterfalls. Really don't need to say anything about them. Pretty gorgeous.
And there's if you look higher up in the background, there's a second waterfall that's supposed to be even better than this one. But it's a little dangerous to get up there, and I'm not sure if we convinced ourselves that we want to go. We'll see.
Especially with the sun starting to go down a little bit. We got quite the hike back. There's some people up there going to the other waterfall. Amazing. Nice to have in your backyard. Oh, they can see it from there.
We have just finished hiking. We ended up not going and seeing the third waterfall. So I know that that was kind of a decision in our mind whether or not we wanted to hike all the way up to see the biggest and the best waterfall. We did see it just from a little ways away, which is okay.
Yeah, it's still great.
But we also wanted to make sure that we had daylight to get back. So my suggestion is that you just give yourself about 4 hours and then make sure that you bring the right equipment. I mean, you're gonna be hiking, you're gonna be bouldering, that's a new term we learned today, and we got wet about probably 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, you're going to be crossing the water a few times. I would recommend bringing a pair of water shoes if you have sensitive feet. We were taking off our hiking boots and our socks and walking across, and it's kind of tough on the feet, all the rocks. So if you have a pair of water shoes you can bring so you can keep your hiking boots dry to climb on the rocks, because they get really slippery when it's wet. We finally gave up and just walked through the water because we were running short on time, then we'll run out of daylight.
Yeah, so my suggestion is all trails said that this was an hour to see the waterfalls. That's a big fat lie. I'm just gonna say it. You gotta give yourself about 4 or 5 hours, and like I said previously, just make sure that you're up for the challenge.
A lot of climbing, a lot of hiking. You better be in pretty good shape to get over a lot of these boulders and climb up and hang on the sides of the cliffs.
All right.
But it was great.
Yep. All right. So if you liked our videos, please like and subscribe, and comment in the comment section.